You think of me one of the cockroach. Don't play with me.
So, NEPA is reporting that there's a major oil spill in the Kingston Harbor in the vicinity of Petrojam. Occurred 10 o'clock yesterday, and it's extended to the Gordon Key area. They're advising marine interests to exercise caution. Wow, oil spill is never good.
What? How that would? Well, a man just leave a barrel open or something. How that happen?
Yeah.
Them get the ship get leaked. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes sometimes literally that it's coming from a ship that might have had some kind of rupture, or someone who's transporting it and it spills. But sometimes it's hard to clean, you know.
And it's not a good look. You know, it hurts the fish and stuff like that.
Just the general environment. And that's just right here.
Hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
All right, not great news. John McCain, the Republican senator in the United States, diagnosed with brain cancer. This after he had surgery to remove a blood clot just above his left eye. And during that surgery, they found out that he has brain cancer. Of course, he was a prisoner of war, because he was shot down as a U.S. Navy pilot over Vietnam many years ago. And you can hear the great President Donald Trump saying, well, him kind of prefer the soldier them who never get caught. Donald Trump is a real... He says he's not a war hero. He says, I like people who weren't captured. Well, Donald Trump, them should have did capture. So we pray that he's going to be all right. He's 80 years old and still very respected in the United States as a politician, as a senator. Did run for the presidency.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't get the nomination, but we pray that he's going to be all right.
It's a weird thing, you know, because they probably would have done, if they had to remove a clot from the eye, they probably would have had to scan and so on.
Yeah.
And not being able to, you see, tumors are such a funny thing, because they would not be able to detect it until doing surgery. That's crazy, you know?
So this one might sound strange to you, that the Diamond League tomorrow, Usain Bolt will run the 100 meters, but guess who's going to be in the race? Omar McLeod, who is the sprint hurdles champion. So it's just the 100-meter champion and the Olympic 100-meter champion and the Olympic sprint hurdle champion in the same race. I don't know if you know, Omar McLeod is the only person, well, certainly the first one to run under 10 seconds in the 100-meter and under 13 seconds in the 110-meter hurdles. Outstanding athlete. Went to Kingston College for a while. School did he go to before that? He left another school and went to Kingston College, but now big timer. Really, really great hurdler. It's interesting to see what happens with him on World Best. All I want World Best say is him can't lose. And if him say him can't lose, then he's fine.
You know, I think it's just absolutely amazing that the biggest thing at the Diamond League are two Jamaicans running against each other. To me, that we can achieve that as a country is amazing. We just have it. We have it. So anybody win the race, I'm good.
Yeah, and then we did have, well, no disrespect to Mr. McLeod, but me I carry World Best still. You're not got that good if World Best lose. But,
no, I'm good. And I think World Best would be good either way as well.
And one of my colleagues right here could have been a world champion. Simone was an athlete. So if she never decided to give it up, I am sure she would have been a world champion. Well, when you look at me like that, she was a good athlete. So in the fighting against Simone, I shall tell her when she come back, I'm the only one who really defend you. See, everybody else in here laugh. You know, as I move on.
Yeah, I would have said so. I would have recommend that.
I'm going to learn not to listen to people. You know? Remember I said Stevie Wonder coming to Jamaica to get married. And everybody tell me, oh, he married already and gone. Well, the man just married weekend gone.
Who tell us I'm married and gone?
See, it's right, so. Them say allegedly, but everybody I talk about the man gone from long time, and I say I know because the man is here. But apparently he tied the knot over the weekend, it says, Sure. They began dating in 2012. But a family member said, it's not much I can say. Everyone, including family, had to sign a confidentiality agreement that threatens a $1 million fine if you talk to the media. 1 million US. He says, I cannot quite afford $1 million, so I have nothing to say. They say the bride donned a simple white dress while the singer wore a dark suit. John Legend allegedly performed. Al Green. So everything alleged. All them know so much thing. All them know which color them wear if it is not true.
Allegedly. Because allegedly is the difference between $1 million and being able to carry it in the paper.
The man was here, man. And if they just love me, I go down and I would be one of the I got almost the bridesmaids.
Where would you go, though? Where would you go?
Yeah?
So you'd have got down. Incidentally, people in Montego Bay prefer if you say you go up because geographically they are up. But you say you'd have go down. Where?
You don't know where about that?
No, I'm not worried enough.
You sound like you're
No,
worried.
not at all. Not at all. I think you have the gas.
Yeah.
And I think you could have drive from hotel to hotel and say, I'm never.
When you just see me come and smile and take up my phone and say, folks, look at that.
It would either be
that's
that.
Steve Land Morris over there, and that's me right beside him.
It would either be that, or Jody would have come and say, guys, look at Instagram. Television host arrested for stalking Steve Wonder.
But it don't. It's between me and you, but it don't. For crash the wedding still. But me vex because I should have been invited. Anyway.
Yeah.
You have some.
He should have invited. If I were you, I'd never speak to Stevie Wonder again.
You don't say
no, I wouldn't. If him call you, your answer would have disappointed you.
I'm not going to. Call still. All right. Birthday greetings to my grandson tomorrow. It's not my grandson. Tomorrow morning, please, from Grandma Diana, Mother Princess, Father Omar, and Auntie Stacy. It's belated. It's yesterday. Look at this cutie pie. Who working with me there? There you go. So that was yesterday. Also yesterday was Elaine Walker-Brown, who has done brilliantly with female football in the country. But probably, I don't know if I want to say the person who started it, but probably the person who got it going, Elaine Walker-Brown. Her birthday was yesterday also. Hope you had an absolutely amazing day yesterday. And some of my very good friends. Many happy returns. Greetings coming from your friend Margaret. Here's another one. Kimberly Rose Allen. Here's Kimberly Rose from your brother Ricky Martin. Sophia, Nakia, the Martin family. So, Kimberly, have a brilliant day today. And I have to show my bridging quietly still. But happy birthday to my very, very good friend. My one like him is a big man still, but he's my son, Simon Bennett. Simon, I hope you have an amazing day today. I love you plenty, my bridging. And greetings coming from your wife, Lachelle. I don't say from me already. He was an outstanding goalkeeper, went to Camperdown. Nice. Kept at UWI. Still a big-time goalkeeper. But I'm get old, so I'm retired. So I hope you have a great day today, my friend. Much, much love. Who you have?
Kirk White's birthday was yesterday. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, his Facebook says 36, but we all know Kirk is 59.
At least.
So, yeah, at least. So, happy birthday, Kirk. I want to say happy birthday to my cousin Yvette Roberts. She's watching us on One Spot Media. Morning, girl, and happy birthday to you. Kamal Graham, Blossom Bentley, Empress Diva Williams, and Jackie Horton. Errol Jackie Horton, please. Not his birthday, but his daughter Sanique is 16. Easy. So he wants me to wish you happy birthday, Nikki, from all your siblings, from your great dad. He did say that, your great dad and mom. I know somebody else is celebrating a birthday on Saturday, so we'll do that greeting tomorrow for her. So happy birthday, Nidzi.
begins.